Hi, TikTok refugee. Oh no, I should call you a RedNote resident now. Today, I want to ask you a question. What have you learned from Chinese culture during this period of time? Welcome to leave a message in the comment section. We are really curious.
So this compilation is going to be a lot more different from the other compilations we've had previously, because in this particular compilation we are going to dive into the comment section of this particular post that you're seeing right here. What have Americans learned from the Chinese app Shanghai RedNote? We'll check this together. Cooking is not just for survival, it's art. I have made so many Chinese recipes and they are delicious and nutritious. Hey guys, I have learned that I should be drinking hot water, let me say warm water instead of cold, room temperature something. That's what I've been told from the comment section. Don't drink hot water. Chinese people don't drink hot water, guys. They don't. They drink warm water. I think room temperature, something of the sort, not iced water. Yeah, but cold is refreshing. It's hard to stop. I learned that food is medicine, not calories. I have learned so many fantastic recipes for cooking, also that you guys are freaking hilarious with memes. I have learned to drink warm water, tea, some of the traditional Chinese traditional medicine anyway, TCM, and that America is way behind China on healthcare, technology, work, and life balance. That's from an American. You can see United States. You guys have taught me how to take care of my body. I've lost 20 pounds since I joined RedNote, this app, Shanghai. I started by calling this job Shanghai. Americans have tried so many Chinese recipes. Your country is infinitely more beautiful than I could have imagined. This is so poetic. Food is extremely unique and there is a huge importance on meals. Body image pressure are far too huge, especially for women it seems, but everyone truly seems to have genuine community and support for one another. Love. Guys, you're supporting each other. I have been lied to about China, viewing us as enemies, and that Chinese people are warm, welcoming, funny, and truly happier than Americans. Can you approve of this? Maybe you need to download RedNote. I've learned that Chinese people are proud of their country. They have a lot of reasons to be proud. Yeah, I came across this video. This Chinese went to study in America, and who was saying before it used to be cool to move to the US and study because whenever you go to China you are treated so well, but right now Chinese have become more proud of their country that when they see someone coming from the US, it's no longer that they're not carried with high standard. Just you're back, we've seen you. So he was complaining, but he was happy that Chinese have taken pride of what they have. So I'm happy that right now they are gaining confidence. I think that the word I was looking for. They're now confident of what they have been able to achieve as a people, as a country. So your hard work has paid, but try to find balance, guys. I've learned that a country that hasn't squandered its resources on waging wars and instead invested in infrastructure is prospering quite well. Yeah. I hope I read it well. Chinese culture has shown me patience, self-love, self-care in an holistic and traditional way that are key to longevity and happiness. True Chinese history and traditions, the truth about how misleading US propaganda has shaped our citizens into mindless cult followers. That not me. I've learned about your rich and varied cultural history, your food, and your amazing take. However, mostly I am particularly glad I learned about how your government works. I had many misconceptions previously. Most information about China that comes from The Occident is false, biased, and prejudiced. Oh no. So happy to be on Shaoxu. I will come to China in October. Greetings. What I have learned is that you all are a lot less restricted than I thought you would be. You all post everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. So you are not censored. You have the freedom, so to speak. This is from the United States. You guys are living the life. You are living the life. This is true. I have learned that China is not what our government and media has told us. Chinese people are so welcoming and kind, and that China is progressive and modern in all good ways. We have learned that our governments had lied to us about Chinese people. We have learned that our country is not the greatest country in the world. We have learned that we really can all get along. While there was a wall standing between you guys, at least you're seeing that Chinese are just people, just like you. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing to learn. I've learned that you all pay a one tax time. When you buy a house, instead of paying every year a tax to the US government, you keep paying property tax. Americans are familiar with this. It leads me to hope that the Chinese have more influence in the world in the future. I can't agree less with this, as I really want the world to live in peace. We know. A distant hope at the moment, given the attitude and behavior of the West, but in time, anyway. I learned that Chinese have really good sense of humor. I've seen this comment a lot. Your sense of humor is amazing. Your sense of humor. Chinese have a great sense of humor. I learned how much the American government has lied and poorly portrayed the people of China. I have been blown away by the kindness and friendship I have formed with people living in China. We've seen people visiting their RedNote friends, on this app. I shared so many videos. The playlist is there. There's a lot to learn. Every step of the way I've been sharing here. I've learned a lot about your culture and the truth of ours. I envy the fact that you guys have so many traditions, and some of you continue to do things that as Americans think of the old way. I find it beautiful. Personally, would love to live in China. The government seems to actually care about people. That China, this is another comment, that China is very beautiful place, clean and inviting. The people are friendly, thoughtful. Thank you, China, for opening your heart and doors to the rest of the world. Thank you, China. I'm speaking on your behalf. Thank you, China. You've also opened the eyes of an African sitting somewhere in a foreign land that is still Africa. To China. Maybe this should be my second destination. Who knows? I've learned a lot about the grammatical structure of Mandarin. This is the language. Truly speaking, the language is still beyond me by far bit, but the structure is so interesting. The structure of your language. Oh my goodness. Education system and entrance exam are much more intense than ours. Remember the Gaoko exam? Goiko exam? The people in the streets look healthy and well dressed. This is from an American. I would say everyone is so intentional with time, action, and words. I want to be able to slow down my life so I can understand and enjoy the process of things. My algorithm is all sensory videos of rainy gardens, home-cooked meals, and tiny living. I come to RedNote after scrolling US news on TikTok, and it soothes my nervous system. I was only posting the beautiful relationship of Chinese and Americans, and it was amazing to share that. But as I'm also in this category, there were times where I was scrolling on TikTok and I find myself overwhelmed by the news, and I would run to RedNote and take those refreshing videos when I want to also refresh my mind. But now when the tariffs came in and the relationship were really, yeah, it was tough, I decided to keep posting. And yeah, since I want this channel to connect Americans and Chinese, I hope you also understand that I cannot just focus on posting videos about China, because I also have American audience right here. So I hope you understand that I need that balance, but also sometimes I need to show the toughness of life, though right now I can't keep up with what is happening in the world. That's why I've decided to come back. You guys, I've come back to my original content, the one that you subscribed for. I am here for that. Yeah, because really I can't keep up with what is happening in the world right now.